Hello Vikings, and welcome to another Valheim news update where I have a couple very interesting things to show you guys today that have been posted on Twitter by the Valheim developers. And not least of all is this tweet right here from Smithy, who says soon I tell you. And I think Valheim now, the Mistlands update, it is going to be out probably in the next week for public test branch, so that is very exciting. Did you know that Vikings were actually very well groomed? That is actually true. There's a link in the video description if you want to check that out. But it brings me on nicely to today's video sponsor, Manscaped, and they're offering you guys 20% off and free international shipping when you use the code Kaizen at manscaped.com. There's a link in the video description that takes you right there. Manscaped are the best when it comes to men's grooming below the waist, offering precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. And they recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, which is this package right here. Join over 5 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with their two best friends, and with Christmas just around the corner, it'll also make a fantastic gift. Using traditional razors, I've cut myself in the past, and obviously it hurts, and that's why I've really enjoyed using Manscaped for about 3 years now. And it makes this performance package all the better because you've got excellent hair removal for your ears and your nose, as well as, of course, your gentleman's area, and it's all in one box. I love the waterproof trimmers because it really cuts down on the mess, as well as the reduced chance you have of like nicks or cuts or like any grooming accidents, which obviously you definitely don't want in that area. And that's why I love Manscaped so much. So if you want your 20% off and the free international shipping, use the code Kaizen at manscaped.com. Again, link is in description. But I have two more things to show you guys, and this one right here is very exciting, this video here from Jace Mars. So let's watch it through in its entirety once, and then we'll go back through it and deconstruct some of the new things that are coming in Mistlands. Okay, so first up, we can see here what looks to be some new build pieces, right? I mean, these wooden blocks right here, they're not in the game right now. They do look different, and so that could be something new that we're either able to build with, or if not, it means he's at a pre-existing game structure that has these things. Either way, that is pretty cool and something quite exciting. Now, I wanted to pause here, maybe just a little bit further. There we go. You see that little blue light up here on top of some sort of thing? It looks like some sort of floating orb to me, possibly some sort of light. What do you guys think about this? I was wondering, as this is about fishing, maybe this is something used to like attract the fish. I mean, that could be cool. Or if this is like a base build, maybe this is made to repel something, like repel some mobs or something away from your base. Gotta say, I'd love something that repelled grey dwarfs, but hey, that's just me, and I don't think that's what's going to be coming, but just a personal thing. We also get more of a view of these poles again, these wooden poles that look, they're reinforced with metal, definitely look new to the game and definitely look interesting. Skipping on just a tiny bit further, we see a couple interesting things here. Vasor actually pointed this out on the tweet, but you see right here, this looks like a new cape. We're going to come on to that later on because it looks like there might be a new mechanic with the cape. And I just want to say this was a mechanic that I did call a few months ago. So, yeah, just, you know me. If I'm right, I got to go on about it. But on top of that, look at this right here, guys. This hanging lantern thing right here. How cool does it look? If we do this, there we go. Look at that for a better view. Now, this to me definitely looks like it's something new in the game, a hanging lantern. And I said about this that I'd love to see lanterns added to Valheim about a year ago. So if that's actually coming, I am super, super excited. It's going to make builds look so cool. And it would just be great to have more lighting options in the game, but certainly with these lanterns, I really feel them. I think they're going to be so awesome and add so much to the aesthetic. Now, on top of that, we also have a great view of this right here, this hexagonal door, and if that's something that we could build in the game, then my goodness, that is amazing. Clearly, this is near some of the news, like marble or blackstone or whatever, like that's what this structure is built out of. The hexagonal door may not be something we're actually able to build ourselves, might just be a structure door, but either way, it looks really cool, but definitely hoping we're able to build them ourselves. I can see a lot of people building like little hobbit hole houses and stuff like that with these, and also just some like really cool designs that could come with it. So fingers crossed that this actually comes. Now here as well, we have a great shot of the different fish that can all be mounted. I love this. I think having the fish mounts up is a great idea. Anybody know Billy the Bass? It's like that little fish you hang on a wall and starts talking to you. They should have that in Valheim. But jokes aside, it does look really cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to having more things I can hang around my base. And if you make like a fishing village or a little fishing area, then obviously this will be very useful. Now something else we got here is this right here, and it's hard to see this right when my mouse is hovering over here, but it looks to me like a crate. Do we get a better view? Not really, but that definitely looks like a crate to me. So again, if that's a new storage option that's coming to the game, like it'd be great to have more storage options, and also just great to have new aesthetics, right? This would be a new look to a block in the game, and crates would be just a great idea. Okay, we're coming to the end of the video now, and as I said, Vasor mentioned the cape in the reply to the tweet, but what he mentioned was specifically when he jumps off the edge here, it seems like the cape slows him down. So let's just watch this and see. Okay, now that to me, it's hard to see. You got like just a couple seconds there, right? But it definitely does look like reduced falling. Now, I said a long time ago in a video about how with Mistlands, potentially what they're going to do is have it where there's going to be like some sort of feather falling cape, because we need a new cape in the game, and Mistlands is going to have a lot of like very tall cliffs. So that to me would make sense. But guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Now, the final thing is a bit of a public service announcement right here from Luma, and I just want to clear up anything surrounding what this post is about here. So we see two pictures on this post, this being the first one and this being the second one. And what they're talking about is that in Mistlands, once it's released, there are going to be some height map changes. Now, what that means is, see right here, the way the terrain looks. When you go, this is like the old Mistlands. When we go to the new Mistlands, right, the terrain changes, some things change, and because of that, structures can break. So make sure any structures you've built in existing Mistlands areas are like well supported and built correctly, and also make sure you have like backups of that world. That's the advice that they're giving. Now, this will only affect the Mistlands biome, right? This is the current Mistlands biome where there's not really anything there, and then this is it after the update. So it's not every build you've done in game or anything like that. It's only if you happen to build in the current Mistlands biome, but be sure to back it up and be safe and don't lose your builds. So if you want to help me get to 100,000 subscribers, then please do consider subscribing. For more Valheim content, I'll be covering everything to do with Mistlands when it comes out. But for now, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.